This is Chapter 7, Polynomial Equations and Factoring. 7.1 is adding and subtracting polynomials. So we have something called a monomial, which is a number, variable, or product of numbers and variables with whole number exponents. That could be 3, x, or 9y. The degree of a monomial is a sum of the exponents of the variables in the monomial. The degree of a non-zero constant term that has no variable is 0. The constant of 0 does not have a degree. So if we look here, here's a few different monomials, and we can see what their degree is. So 4 does not have a variable on it, so the degree is 0. For 2x, the exponent on the x is a 1, and so adds a degree of 1. Here we have 1/3 ab squared. The degree of a is 1, the degree of b is, or the exponent on a is 1, the exponent on b is 2, so we add the exponents together, and the degree is 3. We also have a few things that are not monomials. If I have a sum that is not a monomial, monomials are only 1. 4 over n is not a monomial because we cannot have a variable in the denominator. 3 to the power of x is not a monomial because we cannot have the variable as an exponent. And x to the negative 1 power is not a monomial because the powers must be positive whole numbers. So, if we find the degree of each of the monomials, if we have 3x squared, we're looking at the exponent on the variable. The degree is 2. Here, for 20xyz, we have a degree of 3 because we have a 1, 1, and a 1. 1/5 x squared, y to the 8th, we are adding the exponents. The degree is 10. If we have a 10, that would be the same as 10x to the 0 power, and the degree is 0. Now, a polynomial is a monomial or a sum of monomials. Each monomial is called a term. They are separated by adding or subtracting. A binomial is a polynomial with 2 terms. The trinomial has 3 terms. And the degree of a polynomial is the greatest degree of its terms. If they are written in standard form, that means the exponents of the terms decrease from left to right. And a leading coefficient is the coefficient of the first term when that is in standard form. So we're going to write a couple polynomials in standard form. If I have 3x plus x squared plus 1, I get the highest degree term, and that is first, and then put them in descending order. So I get x squared plus 3x plus 1. Here's another example. I'm looking for my highest degree term, that's 4x to the 3rd. Then I have 9x squared plus 2x plus 7. If I have a monomial, that is 12x to the 6th, monomials are always in standard form. So we are going to identify the degree and classify the polynomial. For negative 4x to the 3rd, that is in standard form. The degree is 3, and it is a monomial. 3x plus x squared plus 1, put it in standard form. The highest degree is 2, and it is a trinomial. And for x to the 5th plus 6x, that is in standard form. The degree is 5, and it is a binomial. If we add or subtract polynomials, the sum or difference of any 2 polynomials is a polynomial. To add or subtract polynomials, you add or subtract their like terms. So to find the sum of these 2 polynomials, I'm going to line them up so that their like terms are in order. They are lined up with each other. Then I have 2x to the 3rd plus x to the 3rd is 3x to the 3rd. Negative 5 plus 2 is a negative 3. 1x plus 0 is 1x. And 0 minus negative 1 is negative 1. The same idea happens if you subtract 2 polynomials. Line them up so their terms match. And then I have 4 minus 3 is 1. 3 minus a negative 1 is negative 2, and 5 minus a negative 8 is 13.